So check it out. Nobody's life is perfect. I don't care how they portray it. I don't care what they make it look like on social media. Nobody's life is perfect. Nobody's business is perfect. You're always going to run into problems, issues, obstacles. The difference between people that are successful, or sometimes you look at people and you say, man, that person is very lucky. The difference between someone that might be considered lucky or successful is that the person that has the problems, that takes care of those problems, is the person that's gonna seem successful or lucky or more lucky than someone else. There are a lot of people that do not want to take care of their problems. A problem comes, it's like they shove it into the back drawer, like it's gonna be forgotten about and it's never gonna return. That's not gonna happen. There are people that have late bills. Man, there are some people that have warrants for their arrests, for traffic violations, for petty stuff, right? And instead of them paying that bill or going to that court date so that they can talk to an attorney or to the judge about it, they'll dismiss it, put it in the back of their mind, throw the ticket out, shove it in the drawer, and act like that problem doesn't exist. Then maybe life starts to get on track, because I've seen this too. Life starts to get on track for that individual, and then next thing you know, they get pulled over by the police. You know what, sir, ma'am, we have a warrant for your arrest for some traffic violations you had back in 2007. Throwing a wrench in your whole game, throwing a wrench in your whole life. This might mean you gotta miss work. You might not have someone to call in for you. You might be on your last strike, whatever the case may be. Now you lost your job. And it's just a domino effect. It's a domino effect. So taking care of your problems is very important. Don't dismiss them. Don't, if you overlook them, if you push them to the side, you won't feel the pain of it. You're gonna feel the pain one way or another, sooner or later. What happened in the past is gonna catch up to you in the future. So address problems immediately. If you do not, you're gonna reap the consequences later down the line, and vice versa. If you handle your problems as soon as they arise, you get them out the way, check them off the box, okay, check them off the list, I can move on to the next thing, and same thing. It's going to be a domino effect where you're starting to see, man, I just keep having a good stream of luck. You know, I run into some things, I take care of them, but I'm having more good days than bad days. I'm seeing more pluses in my life than minuses, more pros than cons. And that's something that's very important, that people need to face whatever the issue is right there in front of them. Now, maybe it might be a learned behavior. I don't know. But you got to look at yourself and say, am I avoiding my problems? Are these problems coming back to bite me in the rear end, right? You can be having a bad day, a bad week, and then here comes something from the past that pops up. Now you have to address that. Old bill collectors, whatever the case may be. And now you're saying, this is my life. My life is just full of just, when it rains, it pours, right? Sometimes all of those things don't happen at once. Sometimes, yeah, you had some bad moments, but then you got some stuff from the past that's piling on top of that. And it makes you feel even more discouraged, and you saying, I just can't catch a break. You know? So maybe at some point, some of it is your fault, is your responsibility, not taking on the responsibilities. Problems happen. They're gonna happen. Life ain't sweet. Business ain't sweet. Address your problems ASAP, as soon as they happen. Okay? Beast mode, 1440. BC a problem? Handle. Let me take care of that right now. Exit out, get it out the way, right? Because I don't got time for this to be coming back to me later when I'm on a hot streak. I don't need this coming at me later. I'm going to knock it out the way. Matter of fact, I'm going to knock it out the way as soon as I can. If I can pay somebody to knock it out the way from me, I'm going to do that, right? But I'm going to get it done, right? So that's what you got to do. Make sure you take care of those problems right away, else they will come back and throw a wrench in your game plan. All right? I'm out. Beast mode, 1440. Let's go.